Today is April 15, 2018. In 2015, John Kavanagh, 3 years to this day, did an interview with Chris Jones, see that, Esquire, and the words in this article tell how Conor McGregor thinks and the way Conor McGregor attacks. And you remember Conor McGregor waited until those fighters were on that bus at UFC 223 before he attacked, okay? This article proves Conor McGregor pre-planned that, okay? He wants his victims to feel coward like animals, okay? He waited till they got on the bus. And then Kavanaugh goes on, he says, there's something strange in Conor McGregor. What is that? It's mysterious. See that? Anyway, just the words. Just the words in this article blow your mind. Look, it says when he fought Dennis Silver, it looked like Dennis Silver had been glassed. See that? His face was full of cuts. Read this right here. He's talking about fighting Floyd Mayweather. He said he would kill him in less than 30 seconds. Talking about killing. Come on, man. It's not about killing. See, look at this. He'd wrap his legs around him and strangle him. See this? And he even mentions a New York bar. See that? McGregor sees the human body the way he sees fights, the way he sees this New York bar in which he's sheltering from the... See? New York bar in which he's sheltering from the cold, the way he sees existence. Each is a collection of openings and avenues, roadblocks and hurdles. He always sits, and he is sitting now with his back in a corner. He has scouted the exits. He has several routes of possibility mapped out in his cartographer's brain, every available advance and retreat. I have a self-defense mind, he says. I've always had it, all my life. So, Conor McGregor waited till those victims were trapped on the bus in a parking garage. He had scouted the exits, okay, and he had several routes of possibility mapped out. See, this is all foretold. This is self-admission. Listen to this. The way even the most successful still covet McGregor's dreams of possessing the ultimate trapdoor, of mastering the decisive submission. See, the decisive submission, the trap door, okay? And then Conor McGregor, then they talk about the rear naked choke, okay? It's the most dominant position, which leaves the victim which leaves the victim no opportunity to survive, however. The consequences are calculus mistakes. You can do nothing to me, but I can do whatever the fuck I want to you, McGregor says. I have complete control. See? Conor waited till the victims were on the bus trapped. See? Conor McGregor had this pre-planned. This is the evidence that's going to, ensure that Conor McGregor gets the maximum sentence for what he did. Not sure of making himself plain enough. He wants you to understand the feeling of true hopelessness, the sensation of every last door closing. As the bus, as that bus backed up and those doors were closing, Conor McGregor was still, break the window, still, going after him. He wants you to hate the feeling, which will make you appreciate more deeply the moments you are free. See? Conor McGregor, that's how he thinks. That was pre-planned. This is the evidence, from 2015 that he would do this. Said he strips down to his underwear and jumps you from behind. The hell? The hell is that? It says he's got a broad chest painted with a giant tattoo of a gorilla eating a human heart. It's not some cartoonish representation of a human heart either, but an illustration ripped out of a medical textbook with ventricles and veins. It is a drawing of your heart, and now you can feel his beating through the ink and into your back. See that? His huge glutes are a motherfucker. The hell? See that? It's the words. Mention shattering glass. Mention New York. What's the chances of that? Trap door. So there it is again. Mentioned. Trapped. See that? So I guess he's talking about when Duffy submitted him. After that, he said, from that point on, you're going to have to kill me. Conor McGregor's got that kill attitude. This is a sport, okay? This is not kill. Conor McGregor had kill on his mind at UFC 223. Because the rear naked choke is oblivious to such resolutions. So Conor McGregor don't know how to tuck his chin and go, defend against the choke. Anyway, simple phase, you can see him at worst cherry. It's the words, Conor McGregor. It says, therefore, your carotid artery conveying massive volumes of blood to your brain, closing up to the surface of your neck. See, Conor McGregor, he understands, he breaks all this down about death, okay, and kill. You can do an interview without talking about blades and scissors and death and kill. Conor McGregor has that, he said, I got that kill mentality. The kill mentality. Once the blood cuts from the brain, it's over, McGregor whispers. It is, you are. McGregor has lived his entire career in pursuit of the opposite sensation. Limitless. For as long as he can remember. Conor McGregor, you're going to find out what your limits are. Your limits, okay, end where someone else's limits begin. And you're going to find out reality when you go to court in June. For as long as he can remember, he has been obsessed with movement. It's endless opportunities. He is okay. Conor McGregor, because he will gets the urge to check. Look at this. It says he'll go in and find Conor McGregor in weird hours of the day and night, slithering like a snake and a monkey, stalking across the mats. Slithering. What slithers? A snake. What else slithers? A snake. Okay. Slithering and monkey stalking. See that? He stalked those UFC 223 fighters, and he attacked them when they were, once they were confined. Says Conor McGregor, listen to this. It says he doesn't recognize modern walls. He doesn't recognize most of the modern walls. See that? He doesn't recognize the laws. And it says ritual. See, this word ritual is another word for fear. Conor McGregor wants to instill fear. Fear is another word for terror, manifested in a different way. He doesn't believe in time, or Conor McGregor's going to believe in time. Okay? Conor McGregor's going to believe in time because he's going to do time. Or at least he won't submit to it. Yes, he will too. He recognizes that clocks exist, but he sees no reason to obey their demands. He eats when he wants, he sleeps when he wants, but mostly he moves when he wants.